You guys know what time it is. If you see me sitting here with a cup of coffee in my hand, it means I've got something to say, alright? It means I've been sitting here contemplating, thinking, speculating about mainly the future. Once again, the topic of discussion today is going to be the ROG Ally, but today I want to talk about the games. Obviously, the most important thing out of everything is what you're going to be playing on this device. There's going to be so many options that it's going to be ridiculous and overwhelming, like it was for me when I got the Steam Deck. I was like, what do I play next? What do I play? And they're offering you like 3 months. I don't know if this is legit, but pretty sure they're going to offer like 3 months of Game Pass. Question mark. That might be right, but even that alone is going to give you so many options, and it makes it so much better than getting a new console and having only one game to play. Like the PlayStation 5 had the PS collection, and I think they took that away by now. I don't know. I heard it was going away, so I don't know if it's gone away yet. And Xbox has Game Pass, and usually you get like a free week or a month or something of that. And then Nintendo has, what does Nintendo have? They have some free to plays in there, right? Like they got Overwatch, Paladins, Fortnite. I don't know if they have any first party membership trials, free stuff. They might. I don't know. Point is, when you're on PC, it's a game changer. Like, especially if you've already been a PC gamer for a long time. I've been a PC gamer since 2017, and even then, a lot of my games are all over the place. So my libraries on Steam even are not that big. I have like 104 games. That's nothing. I've seen people with pregnant libraries that have like 3,000 games or 2,000 games or just a ridiculous amount of games, and that's only counting what they've bought on Steam. Me personally, when I buy a game now, that's always on my mind. I'm like, why would I get this game on PlayStation when I could play this on the go or portably if I wanted to, if I just get it on PC, and I could just play it on my PC if I don't want to play it portably like that. You're paying the same price for twice the value, and that almost wins every time, unless it's a console exclusive or something, a PlayStation game, then you just have no option there. Or maybe you do, you can wait a year or something until that game comes out on PC later and play it that way, or years later. But I think that's actually going to change, but that's a topic for a different video. We might see PlayStation games come out sooner on PC. Like, that might be a thing. That's just what my gut feeling tells me, because that's their games are doing well. But like I said, different topic. Point is, going into a new PC is always going to be nice because you're taking all your games with you. I took all of my games with me when I got my Steam Deck. All the games I ever bought on PC, I made them available to myself, especially since I'm running Windows. I didn't have to do anything crazy or rebuy or do anything of that. I just downloaded launcher, downloaded game, PC, Steam Deck, choose where to play. How many Steam games are on Steam in 2023? In the US, 50,361 games, and I read something about that doesn't include DLC or add-on content. These are just standalone games. So as soon as you get a PC, which in this case, the ROG Ally, that's going to be your new gaming system, you will have access to a store that has 50,361 games. That's your launch lineup right there. There's no you gotta play Knack or Knack 2 until a good game comes out. All the games are there. You're gonna have access to so many games. Any game you can think of that you probably have played before and want to play on a portable device, that's gonna be available to you day one. So I'm just gonna scroll through here. These are all games on my Steam library. And look, my Steam library is a little bit kind of weak. It's alright, like it could be better. I didn't get every game ever on Steam, so. But just scrolling through here, just knowing I could play like Dark Souls 3 or Destiny 2, Destroy All Humans, the old Call of Duties, like having access to those is going to be awesome. And you guys know I love me some Call of Duty. Obviously, one of the games I want to try is going to be Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone and all of that. That's going to be a huge deal. Hopefully, they don't ban people for hardware, or hopefully there's a way around that, because I did see like in someone's iNeo 2 Warzone video, they ended up getting banned for the hardware. I don't want that to happen, so I might make an additional account just to try this game out, but also a topic for a different video. Dang, Evolve Stage 2, is that the server's even up for that anymore? I don't think so. Ghost Runner, people have been testing that out. That's a game they actually like show you up front. GTA 5, how could I forget about GTA 5? Hogwarts, there's just like, I could go on forever. Red Dead 2. So yeah, even though I bought some of these a long time ago, there's still some games I really would like to try on here. The Witcher. I want to talk about 2 other main sources where I play games at and will be very convenient for everyone else that's going to be playing games. So we got Epic Games is a huge one. Look, I only have Fortnite installed on here. I did reset my PC recently, so that makes sense. But the great thing about Epic is that, one, they have a lot of sales, so you're going to be able to get games. Even if you're new to PC, you'll have the chance to get a lot of these games on sale, and the sales happen pretty often. On top of that, let me go to store real quick. They always have free stuff going out, like games on sale. See, there's always stuff on sale. Then down here, we have the free section. They're always giving stuff away, and I've gotten some really cool stuff from the free category. I think I've gotten like the BioShock collection for free, the Batman games, all of them pretty much except for one of them for free. Just a bunch of great add-ons that I probably might never play, but in case I ever wonder about those games, I will get to play them. Valhalla, still never played that super long game, don't have the time for it, but this is my library, by the way. Epic Games probably has much less than Steam, but there's still a wide variety and it's ever growing, so that's good to see. The main thing is that I want to point out here is that I have how many pages? 5 pages of games, and a lot of these I did not even buy. Like Dying Light Enhanced Edition, I didn't even know I had that. When did I get that? That must have been a free thing. You got to be on top of these free deals. Highly suggest, if you're not a PC gamer yet and you're trying to get into it, make an Epic Games account on your laptop or whatever and just start adding these games to your library, because you'll have a huge library before you know it. I don't know when I got Death Stranding. I definitely didn't get that. That's also a free one. So there's just a lot. There goes the Batman games. Killing Floor, that's a beta. Neo, that's awesome. But look at this. Scrolling through here, some of these I bought, some of these don't even know how they got here. They're just part of the free stuff. But yeah, even if you're like, oh, I'm gonna get the Ally or the Steam Deck in another 2 months or something, make an Epic Games account. Make an Epic Games account. You could get some games going for you. They might not be the best in 2 months, but you might get something. You might get lucky. Just a recommend. But yeah, that's Epic Games. Lots of games there. As far as controller support, for the Steam Deck, I did have to use third-party software. For the Ally, it looks like it's going to be a little bit easier since they're advertising this thing also with Xbox Game Pass. They're not going to make it difficult for you to use your controller or get controller support on those games. It's going to be probably as simple as hitting a switch on or off on the actual system, which it seemed like in Linus's video. He was switching between mouse mode and controller mode just using the command center. I think that's what it's called, the command center. Oh, Jedi Survivor. I don't want to go too in depth with launchers and a bunch of other stuff. I just wanted to talk about the big three mainly. We got Steam, Epic, and Xbox. So those are my big three, at least. There's a bunch of other places you can get games, bunch of websites you can use to get games on sale. Just, I would verify if, you know, those sites are legit, because a lot of these times people are selling CD keys or PC keys or whatever for like 2 cents. I wouldn't trust those, and you probably should look into it a little bit more. Go on Reddit, ask people, do something. Don't give away your information just to get a 1 cent game. Just make sure what you're doing is pretty legit. All right, like I said, we got Xbox Game Pass, which doesn't require much of an introduction. Like, this is by far the most valuable deal you're gonna get in terms of the amount of games for the price, especially if you're not planning on buying a lot of games and you just want to try a bunch of different games and then decide if you're buying them. This is where you want to be. So when I see this screen on my PC, on my Steam, damn, they got Anthem, best game ever. Anyways, this is the most overwhelming thing to look at when I'm trying to figure out what game to make a video about sometimes, or just to play. I'm just like, what do I want to do right now? It's so many options that I end up just staring at all the options more than actually playing any of them. It's like the Netflix thing where you're just going through and looking at the tiles and watching trailers but never actually end up watching anything. It's kind of like that unless you really have your mind set on something. And the cool thing is that we got Bethesda games on here. We got the EA stuff on here. Ooh. So I've never actually got into Mass Effect, but I've always wanted to. I just don't have the time to. Like, it's the same reason I don't play Skyrim right now, even though I want to. It's the same reason I still haven't finished GTA. Like, damn, I should probably not admit to a lot of these things or even tell you guys this. But yeah, sometimes too, I'm looking through this and I'm like, nothing really is screaming out to me. Then we got Titanfall over here. I know some people are going to go crazy about some of these games. So Valorant. I don't know if Valorant will work on Windows 11, but it does. But I've had issues with it on Steam Deck launching it, so we'll see. There's a whole bunch of games on here. And with this, with this and this and this, there's just going to be a vast, infinite world of possibilities when it comes to what you're going to play. That's not counting emulation, and that's not counting all of the other different launchers that are out there. Xbox Game Pass does include like some EA stuff, Ubisoft stuff, so those launchers on their own are going to have their own stuff, but I'm not going to go into that too much. And then there's like other places where you can get great deals. I'm going to just name a few examples. So we got obviously the Steam sales, which are great, especially by season, like the summer sale, winter sale. Huge discounts, and a lot of things that you probably added to your wish list will go on sale during those specific times of the year. And then we got things like Green Man Gaming or Humble Bundle, and I've seen a lot of like Steam Deck videos, roundups, and things that have like a lot of Humble Bundle deals, especially for PC games and Steam Deck games and retro games. And sometimes you'll get them for like the low, and I believe also when you have their membership, you get a bundle of free games every month. And sometimes they're really good, sometimes they're meh, but also they have like their own sales and everything. Easygoing games, strikes, Souls-like, so you're gonna get games that are like Souls-like games. So like, let me click on this, and then we got other games that are not Dark Souls that are like Dark Souls. So that's kind of how Humble works, and you just have to wait for something you like and snag it up. And yeah, it's really cool. I used to use it all the time, but then we got things like Game Pass and free Epic Games and all this other stuff. So if there's something you really like on there, then you'll probably end up getting it anyway. But me personally, I just stick to the big three. As far as games that I'm dying to try, obviously Call of Duty, don't want to get banned though, Destiny 2, and Fortnite of course, because I'm a multiplayer guy, alright? Speaking of multiplayer, I heard X Defiance getting a one life mode, and I'm really excited about that. I also just want the game to come out already. People are like, the game needs to drop or the hype's gonna go down or something. Whenever the game comes out, people will play it that already liked it, so I'm excited to play it again. Maybe by the time it comes out, I'll get to try it out on the Ally, who knows. But yeah, lots of places where you can get games from, for whether it's for the Ally or for your Steam Deck or just PC gaming in general. That library is going to be taken with you forever, and that's the beautiful thing about PC gaming. That's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys found this informative or entertaining. If you have places where you guys get your games that you want to share, make sure you guys drop those in the comments. Or if you just want to share what games you're looking forward to play on the go, in portable mode, on the Steam Deck, on the Ally, whatever the case may be, share those as well. I think that's it. So thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.